This episode of Scrapped is one I've been wanting to do for a very long time. Ariel's Undersea adventure is a personal favorite ride of mine. Every time I'm at Disney's California Adventure, it's a must-ride attraction for me. I can't help myself. I love the small attention to detail, the low lights and atmosphere, the mix of iconic scenery and music from the film. However, and this is a big however, I can't help but think about one simple thing every time I ride. And that thing is what it could have been. This ride is an amazing achievement by Disney Imagineering, but it can never live up to what it almost was. Or more appropriately, what it was before it was scrapped. We got a much better look at what almost was in the Little Mermaid Platinum Edition DVD. This gave us a glimpse of this once scrapped attraction. Keep in mind, this was before the Undersea adventure was even built or even announced. So the idea of the Little Mermaid Dark Ride was something that was really fascinating to me, as well as I'm sure many fans. But now that we have one, it's hard not to compare these two, especially with how different they actually are. Now, the original attraction was designed by Tony Baxter in the early 90s for Euro Disneyland. Tony is the man behind such Disney attractions as Splash Mountain and the Temple of the Forbidden Eye. His idea was to create a Little Mermaid Dark Ride with a similar track system to Peter Pan's Flight, having these shell chariots suspended from tracks, giving the guest the feeling that they're floating up and down out of water. I think the biggest difference between this planned attraction and the one we ultimately got was its goal and message. Sure, they're based on the same film, but this early version's goal was to immerse guests in the best scenes of the film, while the Undersea adventure takes guests on a musical journey through the film, cutting down and trimming certain aspects of the story to keep the ride quick and fast-paced. And this is pretty much why the ride was scrapped to begin with, because of budgetary reasons and the need to add attractions with higher guest capacities. So this ride was put on the back burner. Now, what's cool about that Platinum DVD I mentioned earlier, they actually took Tony's concepts and made a 3D simulation for our enjoyment. And so I'm going to give these a side-by-side comparison for you to now enjoy. And I'll leave you with this question of the day. Which version do you prefer? Tony's original attraction or this newer Ariel's Undersea adventure?
La aventura sirenita debajo del mar está abordando. Permanezca sentado y por favor mantenga sus brazos y piernas dentro de la concha.
Someday I'm gonna be part of that world.
Ariel, listen to me. The human world, it's a mess. Life under the sea is better than anything they got up there. And the seaweed is always greener. Somebody else's lake. You dream about going up there, but that is a big mistake. Under the sea, under the sea. When the sardines begin to begin, it's music to me. What do they got? A lot of sun? We got a hot crustacean man. Each little snail here know how to whale here under the sea. Hey!
Don't be scared. We represent someone who can help.
Have you ever seen anything so wonderful in your entire life?
Come in, my child. You've got to get dear old Princey to fall in love with you. That is, he's got to kiss you. If only there was something we could do. But there is something.
la, my oh my, look like the boy who shine. Ain't gonna kiss the girl. Sha la 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 la, don't be scared. You got to move, prepare, go on and kiss the girl. Sha la 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 la, don't stop now, don't try to hide it now. You wanna kiss the girl. You got to kiss the girl. Go on and kiss the girl. And I suppose, my friends, there's a time when all adventures must end as well. But don't worry, you are welcome back anytime. See you soon. And remember, the seaweed is always greener under the sea.
That pretty much wraps this episode up for today. A quick shout out to these 4 awesome people who commented in the last episode on Stitch's Great Escape. As always, if you're part of the Crisscross crew on Instagram and Discord, I thank you so much. If you haven't joined, join. We're about to have a mini giveaway on the Instagram. We are so close to hitting this goal. And with that said, guys, I'm going to leave you until next time. My name is Chris, and you have just been crisscrossed. Peace out.